Hi everyone, Budget Stark here. Thanks again for tuning in. We are going to be checking out the Iron Man Mark 7 Sub-Zero version. There are two versions of this, the chocolate version and the Hot Toys Secret Base exclusive version. I believe only in Asia can you pick up the chocolate version because chocolate is an Asian brand clothing company. Generally, I don't say much about the figure box, but I'm just going to quickly show you this because I thought it was pretty nice. So you get the usual slipcover, and when you take that slipcover off, you get this little Velcro patch that opens out to reveal the figure underneath. Quite a nice little touch. I thought that was quite different for what they normally do. So just to show you the accessories and what you get with the figure. White clamp, white pole, so it's in line with the figure itself. Set of batteries, shoulder pods or the missile pods for the shoulder, repulsor guards, rocket launcher for the forearm, articulated hands, the repulsor hands, and this figure base. It doesn't light up, but it is one of the nicest dynamic bases that Hot Toys have produced. You get the nameplate at the front, and there's very reflective, nicely designed and coloured material on the base. Now the chocolate version, you can see here there's a little slit here and a little slit here for the card, and here. So essentially the chocolate card goes on top. I will show you in this video the differences between the chocolate version and the Secret Base version. Generally, most exclusives, as this one is a lottery base in Hong Kong, so it will be a lottery exclusive for Hong Kong collectors. You can see also the two-tone matte grey look on certain parts, so talking about here, moving down to sort of the chest area, the thigh area, and at the back as well, that you'll see in a moment. One of the nicest things I noticed is that most of the Mark 7s have something a little bit unusual that varies across the figures, and I only just noticed it today. I'll show you how this looks compared to the other figures in terms of the coloration and how it stands out. But very simply, this and all the other Mark 7 renditions articulate the same and are designed the same. So I'm not going to go through any of those aspects because they are all identical effectively. This portion is the carbon fiber type paint app on the bicep, which I think is a very nice touch. Getting a little bit closer to show you guys. And at the back, as mentioned, everything's the same. These flaps open upwards just like in the normal Mark 7. Slightly different decals and logos at the top. You get a little Sub-Zero on the side. They call it Project Sub-Zero. This is the one I'm talking about, the different mattes and the two-tone colour. So you see at the top here, then working down the thigh section here and here is a different colour. This is icy white. It's not quite a, it's like a dirty white type of colour. And again, these flaps that open out have a carbon fibre look about it. If you look in very closely, if I can get this at the right angle, there's some more logos and decals there. Let's check out how this looks with the other figures from the Mark 7 range lined up. Here are the 5 different variants that I have of the Mark 7. Standard red original Mark 7, the new Shanghai exclusive gold chrome Midas 21, Mark 7 Sub-Zero white version. This is the stealth Mark 7 sort of black stealth look about it, and the original Midas, the Mark 21. The points that I mentioned a little bit earlier that you can see a difference is, I'll start at the top. You can see the bicep is that carbon fibre look. The chrome Shanghai exclusive version is a very reflective bicep piece. It's a very matte or traditional, I wouldn't say matte, just a standard piece on the Mark 7. Then moving across to the Stealth, I'm not sure if it'll pick up. There you go, the lighting's a little bit better, and you can see that it has logos and different variation, and here is a matte gold version, so very different across all three of the variants. Moving down is this rear opening flap. This is slightly sort of weathered and battle damaged, if you want to say, and is a matte color. This is a translucent black on the Stealth. This is that carbon fiber white paint app, and then super reflective chrome on the Shanghai Midas version, and just a traditional red on the original Mark 7. So this is what I mean by all of them have a slightly different look about it on certain aspects of the armor, which I actually quite like. That's something a little bit different about them. Yes, there are paint variants and different color schemes, but these little touches I think really add to your enjoyment of the figure itself. So now I'm going to talk about the difference between the chocolate version of the Sub-Zero and the Secret Base Hot Toys version of the Sub-Zero figure. You get two different boxes. Essentially on the left hand side is the chocolate, and it's a white shipper box, if you want to call it that, from chocolate, whereas the Secret Base version is just a standard shipper for exclusives. The white box from chocolate is something you can only get from chocolate, so outside of Asian countries I don't think many other collectors will be able to pick this up. Moving on to the slipcover, they're identical. It has the same sticker saying Hot Toys exclusive at the top, the artwork is identical, and the back as well. That's identical with the Marvel sticker that you get from most Hot Toys figure boxes. Taking off the slipcover box, you get the identical opening flap that I showed you earlier on. And once you open it up, it's identical. The figure looks identical, set up and displayed. So what is different? This is the second part that's different. This is the chocolate white stand that you can put on top of the generic dynamic base that you get in all of the figures. And you get a different t-shirt depending on where you bought it from. So just to recap, the outer box is different, number one. Secondly, the white chocolate base cover. And thirdly, the t-shirts. These are all the Mark 7s I have in my collection. You saw most of them just now, but I've got a few hidden away at the back as a little surprise. The ones at the back are custom pieces and quite unusual. Two of them are definitely quite unusual. This one is a open-bodied Mark 7 holographics, as some people known them and in the community. This is a blue holographic, and this one is a two-tone black and blue holographic. So pretty much this is my Mark 7 collection, and it is pretty extensive actually on the Mark 7s, and what I do really appreciate is the different colours. I always find that colour and variation definitely adds to the overall look of your display cabinet. Obviously things like lighting, posing, how you display it does make a huge difference, but having different colours and variations of colours I feel definitely has a draw to capture the collector's imagination and how they like to set it up really. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Hope you enjoy this quick video showing the Sub-Zero Mark 7. Thanks for watching, and catch you all at the next video.